20 fancy 1970s, restaurants that are gone forever. The 1970s were a golden age for American dining, where a meal out wasn't just about food but an experience. Today, we're taking a nostalgic deep dive into 20 iconic restaurants that once defined America's culinary and entertainment scene, but now exist only as cherished golden memories. Join us as we look back at the places that left a deep mark on generations of hearts. We'll kick off this journey with the steakhouses that once swept across America, where delicious flavors and cozy atmospheres drew in countless diners. Bonanza Steakhouse. Founded in 1963 by Dan Blocker, the famous actor from the TV show Bonanza, Bonanza Steakhouse quickly became America's go-to spot for steak lovers. Bonanza was more than just a meal. It was an authentic Wild West dining experience. It quickly became famous for its charbroiled steaks, known for their rich flavor and perfect tenderness, and it was a pioneer in introducing the all-you-can-eat salad bar, offering diners freedom and variety. The ambiance at Bonanza was pure Western, with impressive wagon wheel chandeliers and rustic wood interiors, creating a cozy and welcoming atmosphere. It was the ideal destination for a delicious steak dinner, offering everything from hearty T-bones to melt-in-your-mouth fillets, all served with crispy fries and creamy mashed potatoes. Bonanza was widely loved for its affordable prices, consistent food quality, and often served as a gathering spot for special occasions with family and friends. But like many restaurant chains, Bonanza couldn't escape its challenges. The restaurant faced a financial crisis and filed for bankruptcy in 2008, leading to the closure of over 100 locations at once. Changing consumer tastes and fierce competition from more modern chains gradually eroded Bonanza's standing. By 2023, only 3 Bonanza branches remained operational in the U.S., a testament to the constant flux of the culinary industry. Ponderosa Steakhouse. Along with Bonanza, Ponderosa Steakhouse was another legendary name in the 1970s steak world. Established in 1965 by steak-loving entrepreneurs, Ponderosa brought high-quality steak dining to American suburbs, making this style of cuisine accessible to many families. It stood out for its well-prepared rib and T-bone steaks, accompanied by a rich and diverse buffet featuring tempting sides like creamy mashed potatoes, sweet buttered corn, and fresh, crispy salads. Ponderosa quickly became a popular choice for family gatherings and celebrations, thanks to its quality meals at affordable prices, fitting the budgets of most people. This chain reached its peak with over 700 locations by 1989, solidifying its position as one of the largest steak chains in the U.S. at the time. Ponderosa didn't just provide food, it created a warm, friendly space where people could relax and enjoy happy moments together. However, over time, an inevitable decline arrived. Notably, in 2008, the company initiated asset liquidation, leading to the sudden closure of over 300 establishments. By the end of 2023, only 13 Ponderosa locations remained, a significant drop from its heyday, highlighting the harshness of the market and the constant need for adaptation to survive. Steak and Ale. If you wanted to enjoy delicious steak in a fancy setting without breaking the bank, Steak and Ale was the name that made it happen. Founded in 1966 by Norman Brinker, who envisioned a restaurant where people could enjoy quality steak without spending too much, Steak and Ale pioneered the concept of affordable steak dining in America. Its unique Tudor-style architecture, dark wood interiors, and warm lighting created an elegant atmosphere at a moderate price, making it an attractive destination for many customers. Steak and Ale was famous for its homemade-style dishes, especially its thick, juicy steaks, perfectly grilled and served with tender, buttered baked potatoes and fresh, crisp salads. A special highlight of this restaurant was its renowned mobile salad cart, allowing diners to customize their salads with a variety of greens, toppings, and dressings, providing a unique, personalized experience. It was a favorite spot for special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, or simply a cozy weekend dinner, thanks to its harmonious blend of affordability, delicious food, and sophisticated ambiance. Like many chains of its era, Steak and Ale faced challenges and eventually became a part of culinary history after filing for bankruptcy in 2008. Surprisingly, however, this restaurant made an emotional comeback in 2024, opening new locations in Texas and the Midwest, bringing hope for the revival of a culinary icon. York Steakhouse. In the 70s, if you were shopping at a mall and craving a good steak without spending a fortune, York Steakhouse was the answer. A popular eatery founded in 1966, York Steakhouse became familiar to many American families thanks to its tasty steaks and quick, convenient service. Their menu was quite diverse, from tempting sirloin steaks and melt-in-your-mouth filet mignon to hearty hamburgers, ensuring that everyone could find something they loved. Beyond its main steak dishes, York Steakhouse was also known for its creamy mashed potatoes and fragrant buttered bread, classic sides that enhanced every meal. With its efficient cafeteria-style service, York Steakhouse made steak dining more accessible to mall shoppers, making it an ideal choice for a quick lunch or dinner. For many years, York Steakhouse was much loved, a place where families, friends, and couples frequently gathered for a good time on a budget, creating countless memorable moments. However, York Steakhouse's popularity began to decline in the 1980s, as the fast food market grew more competitive and consumer preferences shifted. Ultimately, this restaurant had to close many locations by 1989, marking the end of a golden era. Beefsteak Charlie's. If you were looking for a generous dining experience where you could eat and drink to your heart's content, Beefsteak Charlie's was the name you needed to know. Founded in 1976 by Larry Ellman, who aspired to create a unique and unlimited dining experience, Beefsteak Charlie's quickly became a national favorite. Their famous slogan, "I'll feed you like there's no tomorrow," perfectly encapsulated the restaurant's philosophy. Beefsteak Charlie's menu included many tempting dishes, from tender steaks, juicy burgers, and fresh seafood to crisp salads. But what truly made their name was their self-service salad bar, a true paradise for salad lovers, where they could freely choose and combine ingredients. Even more remarkably, Beefsteak Charlie's was known for its unlimited salad bar, shrimp, and wine accompanying every meal, turning each dinner into a grand feast. This generosity attracted a large number of customers, especially families and young professionals looking for value and comfort in their dining. However, the very offer of unlimited beer, wine, and sangria, while a major draw, was also one of the primary reasons for the chain's downfall. Cost control became difficult, and the restaurant signed a merger agreement with Bombay Palace Restaurants, gradually losing its unique identity over time. By 1992, only 2 chains operated. One restaurant closed while the other was changed to Joe Franklin's, marking the end of a golden era for Beefsteak Charlie's. Think this video needs improvement? Smash that like and drop a comment. We're all about getting better. The Brown Derby. Stepping into the Brown Derby was like stepping into the glamorous world of old Hollywood. Opened in 1926, the Brown Derby was a famous spot that defined Hollywood dining style. The restaurant's unique architecture, shaped like a golden brown derby hat, caught every eye, becoming an unmistakable icon in Los Angeles. This wasn't just a restaurant, it was a gathering place for movie stars, directors, and powerful figures in the entertainment industry, where they could dine, sign contracts, or simply enjoy the luxurious atmosphere. The Brown Derby's menu focused on classic American dishes like premium steaks, fresh seafood, and especially the famous Cobb salad created right there. The interior was adorned with caricatures of celebrities on the walls, creating a lively yet classy ambiance. Discreet booths allowed celebrity patrons to dine privately, away from curious eyes. The Brown Derby offered a true old Hollywood experience, where you could feel the splendor and charm of cinema's golden age. Although an icon, the Brown Derby's ownership changed constantly over the years, and the restaurant eventually faced challenges as dining taste shifted towards more casual styles and operating costs increased. Ultimately, the original Brown Derby restaurant closed abruptly in the 1980s, and the building was demolished to make way for a shopping center, though the hat-shaped dome roof was preserved as a relic of its glorious past. Howard Johnson's Restaurant. If you ever traveled by car across America in the 1970s, you would surely recognize the bright orange roofs of Howard Johnson's. Founded in 1925, Howard Johnson's quickly became an iconic landmark, an essential stop on road trips for millions of American families. This restaurant chain stood out not only for its distinctive architecture, but also for its diverse menu, serving comforting comfort food that everyone loved. Howard Johnson's menu included classics like hot burgers, crispy fried chicken, creamy milkshakes, and tempting sundaes. The most special feature that made Howard Johnson's famous was its 28 different ice cream flavors, offering a colorful world of taste to diners. This variety attracted a large customer base, from children to adults, making it a favorite destination for all ages. Howard Johnson's became one of the largest restaurant chains in the US in the 1960s to 1970s, even expanding into motor lodges, creating a roadside service empire. However, with the strong rise of fast food chains like McDonald's and Burger King, Howard Johnson's faced fierce competition and changing consumer preferences. Additionally, the decline of roadside dining habits due to the development of the highway system also contributed to the closure of many restaurants. Finally, the last Howard Johnson's branch closed in 2022, marking the end of an American culinary and road trip legend. Victoria Station. Stepping into Victoria Station was like traveling back in time to the golden age of rail travel. Established in 1969, this restaurant was inspired by a love for train journeys, with the unique highlight being the use of actual train cars as dining rooms. This distinctive setting offered a completely different dining experience, making every meal an adventure. From the echoing train whistle to the vintage interior of the cars, every detail was carefully crafted to faithfully recreate the ambiance of a bustling train station. Victoria Station's menu was diverse, featuring classic dishes like quality steaks, fresh seafood platters, and hearty burgers, along with a popular salad bar offering many rich options. The combination of delicious food and a unique setting made Victoria Station an extremely attractive destination. The chain peaked in the 1970s with 100 locations across the US, becoming a culinary phenomenon. Notably, it was much loved by the baby boomer generation for its aesthetics and one-of-a-kind experience, creating memorable moments for many families and friends. However, like many themed restaurant chains, Victoria Station also encountered economic challenges and financial constraints, leading to a gradual decline. Ultimately, Victoria Station disappeared from the US by 1992, leaving regret for those who once cherished its atmosphere and unique culinary journeys aboard its train cars. Trader Vic's. Next, welcome to a world of flavors, colors, and tropical island vibes right in the heart of the city, where Trader Vic's once captivated countless hearts. Created in 1934 by Victor Jules Bergeron Jr., nicknamed Trader Vic, this restaurant was not just a place to eat but a gateway to a fantastical world of Polynesian style. As soon as you stepped in, you would be immersed in a space with vibrant tropical decor from bamboo lanterns and tribal patterns to soft music, all creating a relaxed and escapist atmosphere. Trader Vic's menu was a delicate blend of Polynesian dishes, including unforgettable BBQ ribs dripping with rich sauce, along with signature cocktails served in unique Tiki mugs like miniature works of art. Notably, Trader Vic's was the birthplace of the legendary Mai Tai drink, a cocktail that became an icon of Tiki culture. Thanks to its delicious food, unique cocktails, and unparalleled ambiance, Trader Vic's quickly became an indispensable part of American culinary culture. In its heyday, Trader Vic's was a favorite destination for celebrities, socialites, and those seeking an escape from everyday life. However, as the Tiki craze of the 50s and 60s faded, consumer tastes also shifted. The chain began to shrink in the 80s and 90s because younger generations no longer connected with the restaurant's style and theme, seeking fresher experiences. As of 2024, only 3 Trader Vic's restaurants are still operating in the US, a reminder of the decline of a once illustrious empire. The Magic Pan. The Magic Pan, a restaurant that redefined the crepe in America, bringing French cuisine with elegance and uniqueness. Founded by Hungarian immigrants, Laszlo and Paulette Fono in the 1960s, the Magic Pan quickly became famous for its special crepe-making method. What made this place different was its unique automatic crepe-making system, an advanced technology at the time, allowing for quick and efficient production of thin, uniform crepes. The Magic Pan's menu was a paradise of delicious crepes, from savory chicken devon and mushroom spinach soufflé crepes bursting with flavor, to sweet classics like Crepe Suzette and strawberries with sour cream. Every dish was meticulously prepared, providing absolute satisfaction to diners. The restaurant's ambiance was designed in an elegant European style, along with delicious French onion soup and a refined wine selection, creating a romantic and sophisticated meal. The success of the Magic Pan helped the chain expand nationwide, bringing European flavors closer to Americans. Like many other success stories, the Magic Pan also underwent major changes. In 1970, the Quaker Oats Company acquired Magic Pan. Although later in 2005, Lettuce Entertain You Enterprises brought the Magic Pan name back as a fast food crepe stand. Unfortunately, it no longer possessed the chain's characteristic crepe-making machines. This lost some of the Magic Pan's uniqueness and essence, transforming it from a fine dining restaurant into a fast food option, and gradually fading the memory of a golden era. Of these names from the past, which restaurant brings back the most memories for you? And which dish do you miss the most? Share with us in the comments below. The Velvet Turtle. If you were looking for a place to enjoy a premium meal without spending too much, the Velvet Turtle was the perfect choice in the 1970s. A trendy restaurant founded in 1961 by David Talichet, who wanted to create a comfortable and enjoyable dining experience. The Velvet Turtle quickly became a beloved destination. It was famous for classic American dishes, from tender prime rib and delicate filet mignon to fresh seafood and sweet desserts. The Velvet Turtle was unique because it offered upscale dining at affordable prices, in a sophisticated and elegant setting with plush curved banquettes and ornate decor, creating a warm and refined atmosphere. The professional service, especially the tableside cooking, made special occasions more memorable than ever, as diners could witness their dishes being prepared right before their eyes. It was thanks to this perfect combination of high-quality food, attentive service, and classy ambiance that the Velvet Turtle was renowned for delivering wonderful meals and unforgettable experiences. However, in 1986, the ownership of this restaurant chain changed, and after some time, the Velvet Turtle eventually closed in the 1990s. Its disappearance was a sign of the rapid changes in the dining industry, where even beloved restaurants struggled to maintain relevance and profitability against new trends. The Red Coach Inn. For those who loved coziness and classic style, the Red Coach Inn is an unforgettable name in 1970s culinary memories. Founded in 1923, the Red Coach Inn felt like stepping into an old red brick inn, reminiscent of traditional English taverns. This was more than just a restaurant. It was a symbol of hospitality, harmoniously blending American colonial tradition with English pub style, creating a unique and inviting space. The Red Coach Inn served traditional American dishes, meticulously prepared and rich in flavor, from quality steaks, hearty stews, and creamy mashed potatoes to sweet chocolate cake and fresh fruit pies. Each dish was prepared with dedication, making it feel like a home-cooked meal. In its heyday, the Red Coach Inn was a beloved destination, cherished by both locals and tourists for its exceptional service and superb quality dishes. It was an ideal spot to celebrate special occasions where delicious meals were combined with a luxurious and warm ambiance. But like many restaurants of its time, Red Coach Inn faced new trends and shifts in consumer preferences, leading to a decline in popularity across the U.S. Nevertheless, it's notable that some Red Coach Inn establishments still operate today, steadfast in their commitment to serving customers and preserving their legacy. The Ground Round. If you were looking for a place to eat and have fun for the whole family in the 1970s, the Ground Round was the answer. Founded in 1969 by Howard Johnson's, the Ground Round stood out with the smell of fresh popcorn wafting throughout the space, creating a friendly and joyful atmosphere right from the moment you walked in. With cozy booths and bar seating, it offered a comfortable and welcoming feeling to all diners. The Ground Round's menu was quite diverse, from juicy burgers to crispy fried chicken and tempting appetizers, suitable for all tastes. The most special feature that made the Ground Round famous was its free and bottomless offering, unlimited popcorn. This, along with affordable prices and friendly service, quickly made the Ground Round a popular spot for casual dining. It was one of the first casual family entertainment restaurants in the U.S., frequently showing silent films and cartoons on the walls, creating a fun and unique space for both children and adults. However, like many other fast food chains of its time, the Ground Round declined in the U.S. due to fierce competition and changing market trends. In 2004, the chain filed for bankruptcy and nearly half of its restaurants closed abruptly. Currently, only 2 to 3 Ground Round locations remain operational, a sad sign of the disappearance of a once-beloved family dining icon, Houlihan's. On April 1, 1972, Houlihan's emerged, bringing a fresh wave to the American dining industry with its unique blend of classic American dishes and a touch of modern, trendy flair. Houlihan's was a vibrant gathering spot where people could relax and enjoy fun moments with friends and family. Houlihan's menu was extensive, from classic steaks and burgers to fresh, crisp salads and rich pasta dishes, ensuring something for every preference. Notably, it also served signature cocktails and beers, making Houlihan's an ideal spot to unwind after work or host intimate gatherings. Houlihan's popularity grew rapidly as the restaurant continued to open many locations across the U.S., becoming a beloved chain thanks to its cozy atmosphere, delicious food, and lively vibe. Over time, 60% of the chain was franchised, and the original Houlihan's eventually closed in November 2002, leaving much regret for its loyal customers. Rack's Roast Beef. In 1967, Jack Roshman created Rack's Roast Beef, a fast food chain that quickly became a popular name, especially in Ohio. Rack's was known not only for its speed of service but also for its superior quality, characterized by thinly sliced and medium-cooked roast beef. This was a significant difference from other fast food chains at the time, which often focused solely on burgers and fried chicken. Besides roast beef, Rack's also offered many other options like crispy fried chicken, tempting sides, and sweet desserts. A special feature of Rack's was how they elevated the fast food experience with quality ingredients, warm wood interiors, real plants, and an innovative endless salad bar, bringing freshness and variety to diners. This combination made Rack's very popular with Americans, thanks to its affordable prices, large portions, and good service, making it an ideal choice for a quick yet quality meal. However, Rack's history was also turbulent. Roshman sold the chain to General Foods in 1969. By 1996, the restaurant faced bankruptcy, and after a series of ownership changes, it could not recover its former position. As of March 2024, only 6 Rack's roast beef locations are operating, a significant decline from its heyday, reflecting the harshness of the fast food market and the challenges of sustaining a long-standing brand. Which restaurant from this list would you most like to see revived, and why? Sambo's. Sambo's, a breakfast restaurant chain founded in 1957 by Sam Battistone Sr. and Newell Bennett, was once a familiar and beloved name across America. Sambo's was famous for serving all-day breakfast, a groundbreaking concept at the time, allowing diners to enjoy classic breakfast dishes whenever they wanted. Sambo's menu was diverse, including traditional and beloved breakfast items like fluffy pancakes, crispy bacon, rich omelets, and hot, fragrant coffee. Sambo's not only offered large portions but also ensured reasonable prices, making it a popular choice for families and those looking for a satisfying meal at an affordable cost. At its peak, Sambo's grew strongly with over 1,100 locations nationwide, establishing its position as one of the largest and most successful breakfast chains in the U.S. Its convenience, affordability, and familiar flavors helped Sambo's win the hearts of millions. However, Sambo's success was overshadowed by a major controversy surrounding its name. The name Sambo's sparked debate due to its similarity to the character Little Black Sambo in a children's book, leading to protests and legal challenges over racial insensitivity. In the 1980s, the chain faced financial difficulties and public pressure, forcing them to scale back operations. The remaining locations were renamed or closed. The final branch in Santa Barbara closed in 2020 after a wave of public outcry, entirely ending an era of Sambo's and leaving a significant lesson about the importance of branding and image. Chi-Chi's. In the 1970s, if you wanted to explore vibrant Mexican flavors, Chi-Chi's was the name that brought this cuisine widely to American dining culture. Founded in 1975 by Marno McDermott, Chi-Chi's quickly became the most beloved Mexican restaurant of its era, introducing unique dishes and a festive atmosphere to American diners. Chi-Chi's menu included many tempting Mexican dishes like sizzling fajitas, rich enchiladas, crispy tacos, and delicious chimichangas. This place was famous not only for its food but also for its colorful festive decor, lively music, and signature margaritas, creating a feast for the senses for every customer. At its peak, Chi-Chi's had over 200 locations nationwide, and every meal there felt like a celebration thanks to the vibrant atmosphere and enthusiastic, friendly staff. Chi-Chi's succeeded in transforming Mexican cuisine into a fun, open, and accessible experience for everyone. By the early 2000s, the chain faced many challenges like financial difficulties and declining sales. A major setback and tragedy occurred in 2003 when a hepatitis A outbreak was linked to contaminated green onions served at one of their locations, leading to widespread deaths and illness. This incident dealt a severe blow to Chi-Chi's reputation. The chain filed for bankruptcy in 2004 and closed its remaining locations, ending a golden era of Mexican cuisine in America. Gino's Hamburgers. Gino's Hamburgers is a name that must be mentioned in the American fast food industry, a chain that became a true cultural icon. Founded in 1957 by football legend Gino Marchetti and business partner Louis Fisher, Gino's brought a fast yet quality dining style. Gino's Hamburgers menu was simple yet delicious, focusing on core items like hamburgers, crispy fries, and cold milkshakes. In particular, their signature Gino Giant Burger with 2 beef patties, cheese, fresh lettuce, tomatoes, and Gino's special sauce became a favorite dish for many. Gino's expanded rapidly throughout the 1960s and 1970s, even partnering with Kentucky Fried Chicken, and reached over 300 locations, solidifying its position as one of the leading fast food chains. The combination of speed, flavor, and affordability helped Gino's conquer the market. However, as the fast food industry grew stronger with the dominance of larger chains like McDonald's and Burger King, Gino's faced fierce competition. Maintaining a competitive edge and adapting to market changes became difficult. In the late 1980s, the company was acquired by Marriott Corporation, and the Gino's brand was gradually phased out, making way for other brands of the conglomerate. Sandy's. Sandy's, founded in 1958, was another fast food chain that once made waves in the 60s and 70s, becoming a favorite spot for many Americans. It quickly became popular with classic dishes like burgers, crispy fries, and cold milkshakes, offering classic American fare at affordable prices. Sandy's menu included hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, fries, onion rings, and cold sodas, familiar and beloved dishes. It was an ideal spot for casual lunches and dinners, where you could enjoy a quick yet delicious meal. Notably, Sandy's also set a new standard for airport dining in the U.S., providing convenience and quality for busy travelers. The chain experienced rapid growth in the 1960s and 1970s, expanding across states and becoming a formidable competitor in the fast food market. However, like many smaller chains of its time, Sandy's struggled to compete with larger and more resourceful chains like McDonald's and Burger King. Due to financial shortages and market pressure, 90% of Sandy's restaurants merged with Hardee's, a larger competitor, in an attempt to survive. However, this merger could not fully save Sandy's, and the last Sandy's branch also closed in 2007. Le Peep. Finally, let's learn about Le Peep, founded in 1988, later than the other 70s restaurants on this list, but its popularity and eventual outcome still make it a memorable name, a symbol of change in the dining industry. Le Peep was a breakfast and brunch spot that quickly became famous for its delicious classic breakfast menu, from omelets and fluffy pancakes to thin crepes and fresh juices. It was especially known for its unrivaled hospitality and unlimited brewed coffee, creating a cozy and comfortable atmosphere for diners. Le Peep continued to expand its reach nationally and captivated new generations of breakfast lovers, becoming a familiar destination for weekend brunches or quick weekday breakfasts. Le Peep's success proved the high demand for quality breakfast restaurants and friendly service. However, after 34 successful years, Le Peep also faced significant challenges, particularly due to public health regulations and changing dining habits. Although the Le Peep brand still operates and some branches still exist, the original Le Peep establishment ceased operations, and over time the chain significantly declined in popularity. Even as time passes, these restaurants live on in our memories as an indispensable part of childhood and memorable meals. They didn't just serve food, they created priceless memories. Share your feelings and stories about these places in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next exciting trip down memory lane. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.